Alright, what's up everybody? So we are on episode 18 of Attack on Titan. Last episode was really good, of course, with the female Titan who showed up. I came across a comment, I think, on YouTube that mentioned something about how episodes 11 to 16 were kind of considered like maybe the low point of the entire series, and they had like the lowest ranking on IMDb or something like that, which I didn't look up whether that was true, but I assume that there's some truth in that, and so that sounds great, because that means things are only going to go uphill from here, right? I mean, I definitely, agree that things took a little bit of a dip there, right? And I've been very open about that. It's just that, honestly, the precedent that the series set with the first 10 episodes, to me, was just really, really good, you know what I mean? And then, I agree that those episodes afterwards, felt like a bit of a decline in comparison. But, like I said, now things really are looking to kind of, we're entering a new phase, and things are looking up from here, and I very much look forward just to seeing where things continue now and what we're going to learn about this female Titan, because that's the thing. It's another thing I should kind of address, I guess. Last episode I mentioned about how I guess I hadn't been aware previously that there hadn't been female Titans yet, but then somebody pointed out, well, Robin, that's actually not true. There have definitely been Titans that resembled females. For example, think of the one in the very first episode that killed Aaron's mom. That definitely appeared to be a female and stuff. And so, yes, I assume that that's actually indeed true. And so that got me to think a little bit more about the identity of this one, right? Because it's basically making me think now, okay, so what are we dealing with at the moment, right? We're basically dealing with these regular-looking Titans that then, I guess, could be either kind of seen as male and female, right? We are dealing with these really special ones, like the Colossal and the Armor Titan, and we are dealing with human Titans, which so far has been Eren. And now I've been kind of wondering, this female Titan that we've seen very much resembled the Titan form that Eren had, right? Could that mean that this female Titan is actually one of the other characters or something in Titan form? And I'm not sure why that would be the case, because we didn't see anybody else get vaccinated or whatever, right? But I kind of again, I have this weird theory right now, and it's based on absolutely nothing, right? But I just looked at the female Titan one more time in that previous episode. I'm like, okay, that does actually, in a way, look a little bit like Mikasa. It has the same hairstyle. And I've kind of been thinking okay, Mikasa has been absent as well, I think, in the last episode. I don't think she was there. And I even looked back a little bit to episode 16, where she was reacting really kind of in this want to take revenge kind of way, saying that she would go after Levi or something for what he did to Eren or whatever. Again, it could be absolutely nothing, and once again, I'm basing this on nothing right now, but it's been making me think kind of okay, could this possibly be Mikasa or something? Or if not, somebody else, like I said, in Titan form. I've been kind of wondering about that, because again, I guess, yeah, they are addressing this one as the female Titan, but it doesn't mean that it's the only female Titan. It's just this particular strange new Titan that has female resemblances, and that's why they're, I guess, calling it that, right? But, or characteristics, I should say. But yeah, again, it's kind of baseless speculation, and I'm not sure if I'm in any way on point with that or not. I just figured I'd share it, because why not? People want to hear theories, right? So sometimes I feel kind of I feel that it's kind of stupid to do completely baseless speculation, but I guess people do find it enjoyable when I do that, so I figured it couldn't hurt. Just sharing that theory for once, and we're going to see if it's going to lead to anything, or if I'm completely off point, and if I should have been thinking in a totally different direction. But yeah, I see I've been talking for about 4 minutes already. I'm just ready to kind of get into it, but of course, do let me quickly point out that on Patreon, you can already check out the next 5 episodes, so that means episode 19, 20, 21, 22, and 23 are up there for you to check out right now. It means we're, I think, almost finished with the first season over there, so that's nice. Yeah, man, and, full-length reactions, of course, are up there as well if you want to watch the entire episodes along with me and get the full commentary from me on all, the episodes, then go check that out. It's, of course, the best way to support me, and it helps me actually being able to put out these videos in the first place. So it is very much appreciated, and then for now, let's actually dive into episode 18. Mentioning the basement again. I really don't think we're getting to that basement anytime soon, though. Oh, I should mention, in the intro I talked a little bit about how this female Titan has some resemblances to Mikasa, so it made me kind of speculate about that, but This one does have like blonde hair. I'm not sure if that means anything though. It's not like the Eren one completely looked like Eren either, so... That could be a motive, that she's trying to protect Eren or whatever. If it would be Mikasa, but that's just completely baseless speculation of mine. But this female Titan is very resemblant of the Eren Titan we've seen so far. So it makes me think that it's somebody's Titan form. And then my only, like, the only answer I can come up with is like, oh, then it should be Mikasa probably. Although I wouldn't know why, but it's just the character I would think of. People have generally told me we're gonna get a lot of answers to the questions. But most of them will happen, like, I guess, a lot later down the line. So for now it's gonna be probably a lot of speculating still. Forest of Giant Trees.
どうだアルミ、立体起動装置は
大丈夫。トメグが正しく外れてくれたから壊れてはいないみたい。
だがどうする、馬が一頭しかいないぞ。
ライナーの馬は戻ってきたのに、どうして俺の馬は戻ってこねえんだよ。これ以上ここにとどまるわけにはいかねえのに、最悪一人をここに置いていかんとならねえぞ。その場合の一人をどうやって決める？手負いのアルミンか。
You better not leave Armin behind.
それとも俺が走って自分の馬を探すべきか。随分な仕打ちじゃねえか。
アルミ、おいアルミ。
その前に演弾を撃ってみよう。陣形が直進してたら4列3班あたりが近くに来ているはずだ。
Which row is that actually? Is there anybody significant in there that we know?
意図が伝わるとも思えねえが。
ここに残るものを決めるぞ。
僕が残る。でもその代わりに僕に代わって報告してほしいことがある。できればエルヴィン団長にだけ。
いや、アルミ。
Wait, what? So he he noticed something or whatever, maybe? Oh, what is he talking about?
馬を2頭連れて。あれはクリスタ。
And why only tell Erwin?
落ち着けよ、ブフパルト。
アルミ、その怪我は大丈夫なの？うん、なんとか。
お前は馬にも好かれるし、不思議な人徳があるようだな。
I mean, we've seen Krista, I think, a couple of times, but never really, like, they never really developed a character in any way yet, right? Like, I feel like I know nothing about her, but I've seen her a couple of times. But I guess she's just kind of the helpful type of personality. A goddess. Okay, that was quick. She even over 18? I never know with these anime characters. I really like how it's, again, how they visualize some of these shots.
作戦続行不可能の判断をする選択権は全兵士にあるはずだが、まさか司令班まで演弾が届いてないのか。
わからなくても今の状況じゃやることは決まってる。判断に従おう。
演弾緑だ。オルオ、お前が撃て。
了解です。
今のところは順調に進んでるように感じる。でも実際のところはどうだろう。初列の方じゃすでに死人が出ているんじゃ。
高等伝説です。右翼索敵、壊滅的打撃。
右翼側。確かアルミがそっちだ。黒の演弾、貴公子が。
エレン、お前が撃て。
はい。
なんてざまだ。やけに陣形の深くまで侵入させちまったな。
So, is that going to be the female Titan coming up to them now?
あの演弾の下で誰かが戦ってるのか。
I guess so. Really awesome shots, dude.
余計な損害食いやがってなぶり殺すにしてやる
She's just using it as her personal fidget spinner. Oh man. That's quite the free fall.
報告が先だあんな奴がいるなんて俺が知らせなければ
Jesus Christ.
右翼側が壊滅状態だとそれでも撤退しないのかなぜだわからん
Ah, that's so cool how they like
とにかく伝達を左に回してくれ
display the position of the group we're focusing on like that.
このままじゃ陣形はあそことぶつかるなああ見えてきたぜ巨大樹の森が後方に伝達してくれこれより中列二馬車護衛班のみ森に侵入せよとは
班長、中列は森の路地に入っていくみたいですが、私たちこのままじゃ森にぶつかっちゃいますよ。
回り込むぞ
はい。
なんでこんな観光名所に来るんだ？本来の目的地からも帰還地点からもえらい外れを出せ。
わからないわからないけどエルヴィン団長の判断だ何か意図があってのことだと思うけど
どんな意図だそりゃ。観光名所で俺ら新兵の歓迎式でもやるつもりか？
いやそれはないと思うよ
冗談だよ。どっちにしろあのデカ女が追ってきてんだ。どんな意図があるにしろこんなとこで立ち止まるわけにはいかね
いいか新兵どもよく聞け我々はこれから迎撃態勢に入る罰見して樹上待機せよ森に入ろうとする巨人がいれば全力で阻止するのだ
Ah, cool, so they're all just gonna go into hiding.
え。班長、それはどういった？
黙って指示に従え
Try to go for the stealth approach.
索敵能力は失われた。
なんで進路を変えてこの森を避けなかったんだ
Okay, well, we're actually seeing Mikasa here, so I guess, again, my theory was just a stupid theory, but... Like, I forgot if we even saw Mikasa last time in the previous episode, so that's the thing, like, I wasn't sure where she even was. So again, my theory was probably entirely baseless, but I already made that very
とて
clear.
も正気とは思えねえ。その挙句ただ突っ立って森に入る巨人を食い止めろと。あいつふざけた命令しやがって。どうするってそりゃ命令に従う。巨人を森に入れない。お前もそうするべきだと思うんだろうアルミン。何やら分け知り顔だが。
I wonder what. I really want to know. Again, he had that flashback of the female titan, and that made it seem like it hit him, like a certain realization was hitting him.
陣営をこんなところに来させたんだ女型の巨人はエレンを追っているそして団長もそのことを知っているそう仮定するそこから考える
兵長リヴァイ兵長中列だけこんなに森の中に入ってたら巨人の接近に気づけません右から何か来ているみたいだしどうやって巨人を回避したり二馬車班を守ったりするんですか
分かりきったことをピーピーわめくな
I feel like something crazy is gonna happen, and then the episode will end in a couple minutes or something.
この無駄にクソでかい器用
That'll be the big cliffhanger.
立体起動装置の機能を生かすには絶好の
I can already see it right now.
俺が新兵だから今の状況を飲み込めてないだけで簡単に答えを教えてもらえないのも 自分で学ぶ必要があるからか。まさか誰もこの状況を理解できていないのか。もしかしたらリヴァイ兵長でさえも。
エルヴィン団長はここで女型を。
アルミン、命令は巨人を森の中に入れるなだったよな。つまり交戦する必要なんかない。
This is a really like uncertain episode so far. I just like don't really know what we're doing and why we're doing it. Again, Erwin has some plan, but
それが姿を現すとしたら一瞬だ。
Jesus. Wow, it sure seems fixated on Aaron. I'm betting this is gonna be Levi's first showcase of absolute badassness or whatever. Is that a word, badassness?
全員耳を塞げ。
I'm just confused, guys. I just don't know what to think. So this might be like the first episode where I'm kind of at a loss for words and I don't really have too much to say, or I feel like I don't, right? I assume that the strategy, once again, is... well, Erwin was aware of, obviously, the female titan that was coming after them, or coming after Eren, I guess, right? That's also what Armin was very much kind of speculating about in his head. So the plan seems to let the female titan come after Levi and Eren and, you know, their little group in the middle of the forest, and then basically, I guess... what's the strategy? Like ambush, or the word, I mean, ambush the female titan within there, right? So Levi fired the smoke round to let everybody know that they are there, and basically to give the command of like, come help us to attack it or whatever. I guess that's just what is going on, right? Other than that, yeah, again, I really don't have all too much to say about this episode, because it very much just seemed about them dealing with this situation in a strategic way without really... revealing too much about the motivations, you know, of the people leading the whole charge, right? So that being especially Erwin. Again, there is that interesting part where Armin is currently holding back something. He knows something, he realized something the moment when he thought back about the encounter with the Titan, who looked at his face and then decided to basically just move on. So... you know, again, makes me wonder, like, okay, well, what did he realize? I have no idea right now. Other than that, of course, I did have the little theory in the beginning of the video where I basically speculated, like, okay, could it be Mikasa? Or at the very least, you know, again, like, could it be somebody else in Titan form because of how much it resembles Eren's Titan? And that's something that I, you know, basically just came up with, in front, you know, like before I started up this episode, and in hindsight of having watched the previous one, which was 17, of course. But again, I guess, I mean, the theory that it could be Mikasa can be kind of thrown out of the window, because we did see her here. I had forgotten if we had even seen Mikasa in the previous episode, and I still don't know if we actually did. So, you know, I just couldn't remember it, so that's why I also, you know, was thinking about that. But yeah... other than that, man, it's all question marks right now, and so I don't think I'm really gonna go too much more into further speculation or analysis, because I honestly don't really have much for you. So, I just want to move on and just kind of get started on the next episode, and that's what I'm actually gonna do right now. So with that being said, I hope you enjoyed my reaction to this, what was episode 18, I think, right? I hope you enjoyed it. Of course, you can support me on patreon.com/Robinoyo, linked on top of the description, and already check out the next 5 episodes, as well as full-length reactions. And then for now, I very much look forward to seeing you in the next one.